Hi guys, it's Pure Gamer, and today we're doing pretty much our last video on Twitch. This could be our last video on Twitch because tomorrow I get my PC, I'm unboxing it, setting that up, so hopefully I'll be able to use the Elgato and start recording through that perfectly, and this will be our last video on Twitch. But basically, it's 10 o'clock in the UK now. In America, it's a few hours behind. Obviously, Australia's lost their chance, really, I think. But basically, if you want to make last bit of cash on GTA using the little boosters that they gave us, double money and XP on heists and jobs and things like that, then you've got a few hours left really, because it's normally about 7 AM, 8 AM maybe, that the files get updated so it stops you making any money in UK time. So it's going to be probably about just before midnight in like LA. Washington is a few hours ahead, so add a few hours onto that. So basically, you want to make the last bit of money, make it now as soon as you can, pretty much. Now I'm going to show you a little way of making 200 grand. Now we just need someone to join, so we'll join back when someone has joined. Right, okay guys, we're back. We've got someone in. Now they're a low level, so there's two ways of doing this, and I'll show you now. Obviously, low levels are really unaware of the ratio of how much, and that's always a problem when you get kicked. Sometimes you will have problems when you're doing this, so obviously you've got a few hours left, so it can get slightly annoying. But the first problem is you will get kicked from sessions and things like that. That's just the servers and your internet not working together like you want it to, so that's just your first issue. Hopefully someone will be able to join soon. But obviously your second issue is normally you have to wait, I think it's like just under an hour or just over an hour to do the next heist or this heist again. But the glitch that I showed you last time, well, I'll remind you now, you go into your home Xbox and you just click on start on GTA picture thing, and then you click quit, and then you basically just reload GTA up again, or take the disc out and put it back in. Either one works perfectly. Taking the disc in and out though can break the disc, so preferably just quit GTA and load back on again. And then you can make 200 grand each time. Now sometimes you could do it with friends maybe and get 50 each, make it fair, but preferably you want to be making a lot of money quick, because you can make 200 grand every, let's say every 30 minutes. So in an hour you're making 400 grand, no problem. Maybe a bit more, because obviously you can earn extra money from like bodies that you get when you kill the people, when you steal the Karuma and that. Right, so the first thing you want to do is select how you want it. If the person really wants to be a certain thing, try and get it so you're 70% there. Try and do it as quick as you can, so then they don't notice, really, but normally they will notice. They'll message you, can you change it? And just blank them. Pretend you're not British, do that. Then you don't understand them, and they just go with it normally. Today I've had my first problem of just someone that joined, didn't want the money, so they just messed around. All you do is leave, get someone else in. Someone else will be happy with the 86 or 83 grand, I can't remember what it is. Basically, it's not that bad though, because I can charge that person that money because they've not done any of the setups. I've done the setups with other people, so that's preferably a good idea too. If you do the setups, get someone else to do the heist with you, because then you can claim that they've not done the setups with you, so you should get them more money. Hence why they then end up with less money. But as long as you're making 200 grand each time you do this, and you just keep restarting the game, you keep replaying it, you're going to earn a lot of money. And if say you have 3 hours left, plus that's 4, 8 out, you could earn about maybe 1.4 mil. Because you're going to be earning money off the people that you kill. When you go to the second setup, you get the Karuma, you pick the money up off the bodies, and then you just get in the car and drive off as quick as you can. That money does total up after a while. You will start to notice that. Right, he's not far behind me, that's not bad then. Now, also another hint, never do the skip thing. If you're in the same vehicle as someone and you've done the heist before, do not skip. You both lose the 4 grand, or it can take 2 grand off each. But it's just annoying. You don't want to be losing any cash whatsoever at this point when you've only got a few hours. Now, I'm hoping to upload this. It's now just about to go 10:30. We're going to do this one heist and then we're going to end the video, because I only need to show you this once. I think he's having some trouble getting over the car there. There we go. And I have some trouble driving around the car. Hooray. So basically, you just drive as fast as you can. Now, sometimes the person that's doing the hack can take ages, and that can become annoying. But just wait. It's worth waiting, because if you load, you can end up getting disconnected and you have to restart the game again, and that takes time. Or basically just stay with it, see what happens. If they then leave the game, then they've left the game. That's their choice. You just go on again. You know, you shouldn't get disconnected for them leaving. But if you leave because they're taking so long, it normally disconnects you or puts you in a single player that takes just as long to then load up back onto a heist. But obviously your setups, sometimes you will have some issues of people sort of just leaving and things like that, but because it's the last few hours, people realise that yeah, any cash is good. So 83 grand is good enough for anyone. If you're earning 200 grand and they're earning 83 grand, that's good enough. That'll do them for the last few hours, because again, two of them could earn them about 190 grand, depending if they get a bonus or not. But we are nearly at the heist. All you've got to do is drive around the corner, and you can keep doing this. Now, the only reason I'm saying doing this one over and over and not the others is because this takes less time. You pay $11,300 to start this up, and you're going to end up with 201 grand overall. But if they do the 200 grand and then getting 83 grand. So preferably do this over and over instead of the other heist, because the other heist costs more and take well too long. And you need 2 to 3 people, well, 2 to 4 people. And some of them can be hard and take ages, and there's more setups for them. This, 2 quick setups, one where you drive to this bank, get some surveillance, one person hacks, and now this is the only time consuming part of the whole heist. Waiting for this person to do the hack, and then if they get in there and don't know how to use the drill, it becomes an issue. So we just have to wait now. We have to wait and pray. Come on. How long are you going to take? It's only been 9 minutes of the video though. But it shows you how quick, once you get onto the finale, it will take just a... If someone's good at the hack, you're straight in there, because normally you can do the hack before the person gets here, if you're really good. Let's hope this person isn't under any pressure. What we'll do is we'll come back when the guy's done the hack, basically, and I'll let you know how long it's take. It's now we're on the 9-minute mark of the video. Used to do now is open and pointer really to this, because still 7 gets you a hunt as quick as you can. We're only on the 12th, so I've not anything in this. Had some mental music there. A PC tomorrow, I'll be able to edit into the background professionally, and I'll have to play it down the mic, and it will look better, sound better, and actually work better than having put this person long. Normally here tell. Yeah, they're okay. Sometimes you just take the drill slow, because obviously it's not worth burning the drill out. Because I think if you burn the drill out so many times, that guy presses the buzzer. Even if I've got it fully locked down here at the front, just shooting the shotgun at the wall, he'll still press the buzzer. Also, something I noticed, I don't know if it does happen anymore, but I don't seem to do it anyway. Shooting the guy still presses the buzzer for using overforce. Also, don't shoot anyone, because then he presses the buzzer too. It's like a real bank heist. You do exactly what would happen in real life. If you shot someone, he's going to press the buzzer anyway. You get too violent, he's going to press the buzzer. So just keep it a limit if you need to. So when it starts going down, aim at him. Then wait there. Wait for it to go down. Obviously, he's just messed the drill. Aim at this. Then aim it. There we go. Just buying ourselves some time. Now obviously this is someone that's new at the drill, so obviously it can take time. It has taken 14 minutes to get to this point. Obviously you can do the whole heist in like 10 minutes if you are fast, but you've got to have an elite team to get in and out. So preferably with mates. If you have mates that are online now, then get them on. Get doing this over and over. You only need 2 people obviously. So if you have 4 friends that are doing it, then obviously pair up in twos and just do this as much as you can. And take it in turns, and who gets the 200 grand, or split it 50-50. You get 100 grand each. So you're making good money basically, because you're never not wanting to make money now. Because we're assuming they're going to release some sort of trailer, and then a week later they normally bring the actual update. Obviously there's been lots of speculation of nightclubs buying businesses like such as nightclubs, buying police station, police DLC. No one knows what's going to happen. We just what's going to happen. Right, it sounds like he's mastered the drill. Just patiently wait. And then you'll hear like an unlocking. And that means he has got through the vault.
Please, I don't want to get shot. Make it stop!
You should be through by
Shoot me. Damn.
15 minutes. I'm not doing bad. Again, this could take half an hour for some people. If it does, then that's up to you whether you leave or not. Preferably not. Just make the most of it. Try and stay with it. Because then you're still not wasting that half an hour for nothing, basically, to then restart. Oh, whoa. I didn't realise it was that low. Quick. Here we go. Part where you need to be really good, and also to hope that you're good. Now, if the game glitches, you'll see a number of glitches with thing. The magnet spawns and fit. Also, another issue could be that the cargo bob decides to fly off on its own flight path. So it could be around about here now, or it could be at the next corner over there. It'll have a mind of its own. You'll understand because it won't be letting you get to a point where you can pick it up, because the magnet will be over a point where it's too high to pick you up. So yeah. So now you're not seeing the magnet. That could mean it's glitched, but there you go. It spawned in. So you just bear with it a sec spawn in. If not, it's you connect. There you go. As you can see, it's flying a bit too high there. It lowers itself. There we go. But visible, but still connects you. If not, exit the game. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Have your Xbox fully off. Then turn it on, and it should solve the problem, because the problem's between your internet and the game. Boom. Right now, this took us to earn 200 grand. And that person earns 83 grand, so it's not that bad, because if I was doing it the 100 grand way, aka the way with no XP and double money, I'd earn 100 grand and he'd only earn 43 grand. He's doing better than he would be. Come on, Lester, finish talking. Give us our money. Heist passed. Obviously, if you get the bonuses, or I think another 50 grand, I'm not sure. So there you go. Actual take was 280 grand. And my cut was 200 grand. Damage was 4%, that was good. Elite Challenge Inc. Total cash, nearly at level 600. But that's where I'm going to end this video, guys. Basically, if you want to make cash now, it's now 10:40. You've got maybe, I'd say, 8 or 9 hours left. Obviously, most people aren't going to grind through that. I'm not even going to bother probably doing another hour. So, basically, make the most of it. Those in America will have more time to grind out the money, because obviously, time is back for them. People in Australia have lost their chance yesterday. So, that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Press the notification button down below for instant notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video.